everyone, and welcome to another webinar from Lamudi. I am Stephanie Onkiko, your host, and today we put the spotlight on a new player in Philippine real estate, PIK, the developer that introduces the European standard of living in Mandaluyong with their maiden development in the country, One Sierra. This developer is not new to real estate and is, in fact, the largest home builder and technology company in Russia and Europe. Backed by their industry expertise, they aim to disrupt the Philippine real estate landscape by introducing European quality or European living in the metro through their quality offerings featuring modern design, carefully crafted amenities, and a number of technological features while valuing the privacy of residents. So join me as we talk about modern amenities that define the new normal and how elevated living is the way of the future. So please welcome our very, very special guests. Our first speaker is broadcasting today from Singapore, and he is a graduate of the University College of London in Urban Studies and holds a master's degree in real estate, major in investment and finance from the University of Hong Kong. Let's welcome the Investment Director, International Acquisitions for PIK, Mr. Robin Carlson. Hi, Robin. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Okay, our next speaker is from PIK headquarters in Moscow with over 14 years of experience in real estate project management and holding a master's degree in building construction and structures. Let's welcome One Sierra Project Technical Head, Renat Nasrutdinov. Hi, Renat.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us.
Hello, Stephanie.
Hello. And our final speaker today is from London, from the development's lead architectural firm, John McCaslin and Partners. To share her expertise on the design of One Sierra, we are joined by the Associate Director of JMP, Ms. Heather Macy. Hi, Heather. How are you doing?
Hi, Stephanie. Very well, thanks. Pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much for joining us. So, guys, in our first webinar featuring PIK, we touched on the company's history. And we learned that the organization has been growing rapidly over the past 27 years. It has built over 27 million square meters of living space, providing homes for over 2 million people. So from a traditional home builder, it shifted to a technology company using innovative tools to provide a seamless property buying experience for the market and also reduce the impact on the environment. Now, I'd like to dive deeper into your maiden offering, One Sierra. So my first question is for Heather. So Heather, can you tell us what was the inspiration for this wonderful development?
Thanks, Stephanie. It was the environment itself that gave us inspiration for the design of One Sierra. What was so exciting about the One Sierra site was the sheer vivacity, energy, and character of the site that sits between the constant metropolitan noise and movement of the EDSA site and the contrasting local character of Sierra Madre Street and neighborhood. In response to this dynamic and frantic duality, our approach was to find a calm, high-rise sanctuary with enduring quality of modern design, thus creating a signature appearance for the development that matches the international reputation and experience of PIK.
Thank you so much, Heather. I love that you mentioned about the environment. It's the inspiration of the design of One Sierra because, you really can't go wrong when you incorporate the environment into any of your design. So everything just comes together and it makes you feel at home. So my next question would be for Robin. Robin, can you tell us what about the Philippine market made you decide to develop One Sierra with all its innovative and future-ready features?
Thank you, Stephanie. PIK did extensive studies when choosing our first country for international expansion, and we opted for the Philippines as the market has several similarities to Russia. There's a strong and resilient market for high-quality living spaces in Manila, located in key growth areas. Mandaluyong is the location for the first development, as we believe it has tremendous growth given its proximity to the major CBDs in the area. Land values are appreciating, so this makes the location a highly attractive investment location. So we crafted One Sierra to be the flagship high-rise development in a key growth area with market-leading unit features and amenities that would be attractive to home buyers and real estate investors. The development is first and foremost an ideal home and also has a great potential capital appreciation.
Thank you so much, Robin. Renat, would you want to share your thoughts as well?
Yes, of course. When developing our first offering, our guiding principle was to bring the quality, technology, and aesthetic that we have been offering here in Russia to the new market in Manila. We wanted to make sure that it would be a development fitting to carry the brand of PIK. As a first offering, we wanted to make sure we gave the market something different, something special to introduce Filipinos to European living. One Sierra is low density residential development. And we also offer unit with generous floor area. For example, our studio units start at 32 square meters compared to the industry standard of 18 to 20 square meters. The development is also green compliant. So we utilize energy saving feature, the water conservation system, and building backup features. PIK cares about the convenience, safety, and well-being of our residents. At One Sierra, we also have automated key card access for residents, a major security feature for modern buyers and investors. One Sierra also has a first of its kind of for residential development, an automatic parking system, which makes parking hassle-free for residents. We understand that these are things Philippines would appreciate because they are ready to level up their way of life.
Yes, I totally agree with you, Renat. So thank you so much for that. Thank you as well, Robin. I like the fact that you mentioned about elevating Filipinos' way of life, because as I was talking to a friend about real estate before, he mentioned that, the Philippines should be used to paying for quality. And I think that One Sierra is all about quality living that Filipinos truly deserve. Now, I want to go back to Heather. So, Heather, can you tell us how do these features help property seekers live comfortably no matter what the future brings?
Thanks, Stephanie. Regardless of where we live in the world, people want peace of mind when it comes to their homes. People are also looking for quality. PIK is able to provide that for them in a home setting by offering generous, modern, low-density spaces that are customizable based on individual lifestyle. Security features enhance privacy, access to health and wellness amenities, full backup generators and water tanks for the comfort of residents, a central location that puts you close to everything you need and wherever you want to go. PIK designs developments in such a way that these are modern homes that can be enjoyed for years to come as they are timeless.
Thank you so much, Heather. I totally agree with you. These days with all the extraordinary things happening, having peace of mind when you get home is everything. I just have a follow-up question. We're hearing a lot about sustainability and also seeing this trend to go back to basics, be more organic as people look for spaces that are in touch with nature, even when living within the city. So can you tell us, Heather, how can One Sierra address this, or how does One Sierra address this one?
Thank you, Stephanie. A very important subject. What you're describing is something in architecture that we call biophilic design. Biophilic design is designing with the environment or nature in mind, since human beings naturally want to connect to nature. This is an intrinsic desire people have, even when living in an urban environment. So in both our interior and exterior design for One Sierra, we try to incorporate natural and sustainable materials, such as wood and stone. Our units are spacious, airy and light-filled. Our landscaping plays with the natural flora endemic to the country. With a thoughtful design like this, we not only help create a sustainable building, but we are able to provide residents a relaxing urban environment that resonates with people's natural tendency to be in touch with nature. So homeowners will love coming home to One Sierra.
Thank you so much, Heather. I was just imagining myself living in the place that you just described, and I can already see myself very relaxed and at peace. Now I want to go back to Renat. Green building features are one of the distinct elements of One Sierra, and going green has been highlighted further when the pandemic happened. What is the link between sustainability and crisis readiness?
Well, there has been a global trend of building communities that are sustainable and more energy efficient. This was the case even before COVID-19. So PIK has already been building spacious and green building compliant developments for many years now. With its modern green building design and features, condo units is equipped with water efficient fixtures and building rainwater harvesting system and provision for LED lights, among other things. One Sierra is a green high-rise residential development and is considered to be resilient to changes in the future. People now pay more attention to their personal environments. As we continue to spend more time at home, we are seeing the need to make condominium living more integrated, green and serene. Buyers have come to realize the importance of truly livable spaces. They have to be functional, but at the same time, exclusive, safe, can be a space to recharge from life stress. PIK designs spaces that are adaptable, and these are timeless spaces for individuals and their families to enjoy.
Thank you so much, Renat. I love the fact that you mentioned PIK spaces are resilient to any changes in the future, because everything here in the Philippines is fast-paced, and we need a space that can easily adapt to our life's transitions and changes. Now on to Robin. How can investors benefit from the green building features?
Thank you, Stephanie. So the benefit of green building features to investors is that it makes it more efficient to maintain their units. So that translates to lower costs for residents as well as investors in the long run. Also worldwide, the general trend shows that green buildings preserve their value better than normal units.
Thank you so much, Robin. I think the Filipinos would be very happy to know that it translates to lower costs, because anything related to lowering expenses is always a go for them. So now I want to go back to Renat. What amenities are included in One Sierra, and how did the pandemic and emphasis on wellness influence your design plans for the recreational spaces in the development?
Yes, thank you. So, applying our standards at One Sierra, we've included a great set of amenities, which our in-house designer crafted in conjunction with our London-based lead architects, Aidan Porter from John McCaslin and Partners. There is the main entrance lobby with relaxing lounge area on the ground floor. Also a vitality pool and a deck area, gym, wellness zone, and function rooms on the amenity level. Residents can enjoy these indoor amenities all years round. These provisions are there to allow the residents to have a chance to achieve a calm state of mind amid a dynamic city. At One Sierra, we have paid extra attention to the building security, which has contributed to our decision of including an automated parking system. The resident just park the car into the lift and press the button. The high-tech system take care of the rest. These are just some of the things PIK is doing to bring European living to the metro, staying with our maiden offering One Sierra.
Thank you so much, Renat. I love how everything about One Sierra is well thought of, from the concept to the design to the interiors, and even down to the safety and peace of mind of your residents. It's really an incredible project. Now, I want to go back to Heather. So, Heather, One Sierra features larger unit cuts compared to the standard size. How did you ensure that the layouts maximize the bigger space available?
There's been a growing concern about density. And as a low-density boutique development, we provide our residents with a much-needed space compared to other high-rise offers. This also adds a sense of privacy and security. Second, our units are designed with adaptable layouts to accommodate the unique home office function, directly addressing the work-from-home trend. We anticipated such a setup may continue even after the lockdown restrictions are lifted. Third, we also have units with balconies, providing important private outdoor space. It also gives residents easy access to natural daylight and ventilation. And lastly, through our review of construction methodology, we ensure we specify construction materials that are low emitters of indoor air contaminants, such as volatile organic compounds or VOC. Basically, these are the points we have considered and what we have designed on One Sierra.
Thank you so much, Heather. Living in One Sierra makes you feel like you're one step ahead of everyone. It was conceptualized with the new normal in mind, but also taking into consideration what could possibly happen in the future. So congratulations on that one. Now I want to ask Robin. So, One Sierra features small office, home office units. Do you see an increased demand for these types of units amid the new normal of work from home? And can you tell us what makes your SOHO units different from the others in the market?
Thank you, Stephanie. We are really excited about the SOHO offering in One Sierra. So One Sierra is a high-quality strategic investment. As a future-ready development, it is designed with sustainability in focus, complying with green building standards. A smart condo buyer will appreciate our small office, home office units, also known as SOHO units. These SOHO units are designed for young professionals, business-minded individuals who appreciate flexibility in their unit's usage. So at One Sierra, we have created flexible and generous living spaces in various unit types that can be used for work or play, especially with our SOHO units. These hybrid spaces between a residential condo and a convenient office space right in your living room uniquely cater to the growing needs for work-life balance. Small business owners, young professionals such as artists, designers, or content creators who want a work-from-home setup will find our SOHO spaces highly attractive. It is also designed for those looking for a strategically located office or clinic space, but don't necessarily want to be in a typical office building. Homeowners also have access to thoughtfully curated amenities. So yes, we strongly believe the trend for these type of flexible work home spaces will continue, and One Sierra certainly delivers on this.
Thank you so much, Robin. It's really amazing how One Sierra is so flexible that it can literally adapt to the milestones in your life, right? Now let's move on to Renat. So Renat, can you tell us what were the most important considerations in One Sierra's interiors? I learned that lighting, natural materials, and views were some of the elements that you paid attention to. So why were these features important to PIK?
Yes, thank you for the question. We designed One Sierra units to be breathable living spaces, always keeping the residents' comfort in mind. These are flexible spaces that will work for all types of families, where they would really like to spend their time. One Sierra uses the timeless elegance of classic European modernism as its standard for vertical living. It was crafted with meticulous attention to light, proportions, and detailing. The building's modular facade is finished in textured precast concrete and glass. Carefully curated lighting and natural materials like wood and stone enhance the interiors, while full-height windows create airy, light-filled spaces, as well as panoramic views. The corner units have a corner windows, and each units facing Edsa and Sierra Madre Street have private balconies with glass balustrade, allowing for uninterrupted views. Full high glass storefronts for both sides create an unobstructed visual connection through the ground floor lobby from one side of the building to the other. The result is that One Sierra has very livable spaces for future homeowners to enjoy the quality of their life.
Thank you so much, Renat. I'm so excited because, Filipinos really deserve this kind of quality living that One Sierra offers. Now, I want to go back to Heather. So, it seems like One Sierra is really the perfect place to come home to. So Heather, can you tell us about the location a bit more? A lot of people are asking about this. Mandaluyong is an enviable address for property seekers, and residents are used to being close to everything. But I believe PIK took this one step further by introducing an innovative parking solution. So what does this mean for residents of One Sierra?
Thanks, Stephanie. When you hear the word automatic, you immediately think of convenience, speed, efficiency. These are exactly the features of a fully automated parking system. The tap of a key card, the system will park your car for you. It's an efficient use of space for the development, but importantly for its residents. It takes away the hassle of having to go to park your car yourself. This convenience perk is especially beneficial in this age of the new normal, where you're reminding a lot of things from health and well-being to working from home and household responsibilities. It is the first of its kind here in the metro, which is already seen in other countries such as Japan, the US, and Singapore. So PIK is pleased to bring this technology to Manila.
Wow, Heather, this is so cool. Like, I wish my developer would have an automated parking system. So you guys are really revolutionizing the Philippine real estate market. And congratulations on this wonderful, wonderful endeavor. I have a follow-up question for you, Heather. So since the location of One Sierra is a busy, high traffic area, how did PIK ensure that future residents will still have their privacy and their security?
One Sierra is designed with a real attention to detail regarding the resident experience, and in particular privacy. Featuring just 10 units to a floor, it is very low density, so access to the building is controlled with the key card. Only residents and authorised personnel can enter as they go through the manned lobby, and all common areas are monitored with CCTV.
Thank you, Heather. This is very good to hear because, as you know, security here in the Philippines is everything. Now, I want to go back to Robin. We all know that investing in a progressive area is a very wise financial move. But in your rough estimate, how much will the value of properties in Mandaluyong appreciate in the next 5 years?
It's a great question, Stephanie. So we see the Mandaluyong land values continuing to appreciate over a steady rate due to its dynamic commercial scene and historically strong price appreciation. One strong driver of growth in the area is its commercial and office market, with top malls, commercial developments within really close proximity. It remains an attractive place to live for condo dwellers, not just because of all the retail, food, and entertainment districts, but also its variety of attractive leisure facilities. So Mandaluyong also boasts of a convenient and accessible transport hub. The MRT has 3 stations in the city, and with the EDSA Greenways project poised to be finished in 2024, Guadalupe residents and commuters can soon enjoy an improved pedestrian environment along EDSA. These are only a few reasons why Mandaluyong continues to be a popular investment choice. According to Lamudi price data, condo values in the city have increased by 21% in the past 3 years. Based on historical prices of offerings on Lamudi, we see Mandaluyong condo prices per square meter rising by roughly 5 to 9% in the next few years and 31 to 35% in the next 5 years.
Wow, Robin, all these make One Sierra sound like a dream property. Now, I want to ask you this, like investing in real estate, we all know is a very big decision, right? And property seekers want to know they're investing in the right development. With the price of One Sierra, what can property buyers and investors expect to get in terms of build and quality?
Thank you. So entering the Philippine market, PIK was and is mindful that our commitment to offering not only high quality property projects, but more importantly, property of great value to our potential customers and end users. This means our market ends up receiving and enjoying a quality of life that outpaces what they initially paid for. It is a win-win position that our homeowners will feel from the get-go. One Sierra at under 250,000 peso per square meters is priced quite competitively via the other developments within the location, considering the quality of the development itself, the amenities, and the green building features. This, coupled with our European and global quality standards, really sets us apart even more. So we also made it effortless for buyers to become owners of One Sierra by offering some of the most unique and exciting promotions in the real estate industry today in the Philippines.
You know, Robin, I totally get when you said that it's a win-win proposition because, you get to have a place that offers you a quality way of life and at the same time, a great property investment. So you can never go wrong with that. So I have another question for you though. Are you planning to develop premium residences in other parts of Asia? And how about bringing One Sierra to other cities in the Philippines? What do you think of that?
Thanks, Stephanie. And the answer is yes. So the Philippines was chosen as the start of PIK's international expansion. As we said before, One Sierra is our first offering, but it won't be the last. We are building a significant land bank in key areas in Metro Manila, and we will launch a wide range of new projects in the future. For now, the focus is really on One Sierra, but know that PIK is here to stay in the Philippines. So keep in mind that even as we expand overseas, we have not stopped building and expanding in new key areas in Russia. So with all our plans, PIK will be poised to become a multinational global leader in home building and construction technology.
Thank you so much, Robin. We are really, really so excited to have PIK here in the Philippines and experience, of course, quality European living. So now I want to ask Renat again. PIK is known abroad for being a technology-driven real estate companies. So what technologies are you bringing here in the Philippines that you feel would help the Philippine real estate market?
Thank you, Stephanie. This is a really interesting question. So PIK is committed to changing everyday life. In Russia, we are the first developer to successfully implement 100% online sales. We think the Philippine market is ready to make this shift because buying your home doesn't have to be a long and complicated process. It can be fast, effortless, and done safely and in comfort of your own home. We use construction technologies to be more sustainable, to lower CO2 emission and cut down construction debris, helping make our sites safer and cut construction time. One of the existing things we're doing here in Moscow is modular production. The benefit of this is it cut down construction time, so we can turn over units for homeowners much more quickly than before. This is just one of existing innovation that PIK is bringing, so that's something else to watch out for.
Thank you so much, Renat. You mentioned that you mentioned about modular production. I want to ask you, what do you think is the future of modular production here in the Philippines?
Well, modular production has great potential in Manila and other parts of the world. It helps cut down production cost and reduce turnaround time so that home buyers can be homeowners much more quickly.
Well, if that's the case, then we would love to have modular production here in the Philippines. Thank you so much, Renat. Now I want to go back to Robin. As a new developer here in the Philippines with your first offering, what can you say to the real estate buyers out there? What's your message for them?
Thank you, Stephanie. So PIK is excited to be in Manila, and we hope that Filipinos consider One Sierra for the next real estate investment. PIK believes home ownership should be effortless and made easy due to our passion to change everyday living with our state-of-the-art developments. So please visit our website and discover that One Sierra by PIK is a quality development that would be an excellent investment for you and your family. We'd also like to share that very soon you'll be able to see for yourself what One Sierra is like when we open the PIK showroom before the end of year. So please watch out for announcements. That is on our website, onesierra.com, and our social media pages.
Thank you so much, Robin. We're really grateful to have PIK and One Sierra here in the Philippines, and we're very much excited to visit the showroom and physically experience the wonders of One Sierra. Once again, thank you so much, Heather, Renat, and Robin, for answering all the questions our property seekers and investors are curious about. And before we end, we'd like to share that now is your chance to enjoy European living in the metro. And with PIK's ongoing promotion, You Buy, We Pay, qualified buyers can choose from one of the eligible units. So guys, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to buy a condo unit by paying the required reservation fee, then you don't need to worry about the monthly payments for the next 12 months since PIK will take care of it for you. You can learn more about it on their website. So we've reached the end of our webinar, but I'm sure we'll be hearing more from Onesierra and that you will be hearing from eager property seekers now that they know the amenities and features that come with the developments units. So stay tuned to Lamudi's Facebook page for another exciting conversation with real estate leaders and to know the real estate projects in the country. This has been Stephanie Okiko. Have a good day, everyone. Bye.